Hi, Jean.
This is Becky Hagen-Jokela, Extension Agent, and she's here to help us with the firm side of care. We have done the soft side of care, the nurture side, and now we're working on the firm side. Becky, the firm side of love and care is called structure, and it's built with rules and customs. Will you put up the structure puzzle piece, please?
Sure, Jean.
I call this the here's how lane. Here's how we do it. This is the part that we provide for the child. It offers safety and builds firm family boundaries that the child can depend upon and push against. It provides children with the assurance that the adults are running the family and in helpful and safe ways. Becky will be helping us with the here's how part of the family structure. These rules are just there, non-negotiable, and they are to be obeyed. We provide this structure for the child. Becky, give us some example of some cultural rules.
Yes, Jean, sometimes they might be such that, one example, drive on the right side of the road, stop at stop signs, don't hurt or kill people, and don't steal.
Yeah, great cultural rules that apply to all of us. In families, we go all the way from simple, direct, concrete rules for little children like brush your teeth, to the more complex ones for older children, like consider the needs of the family when you make your plans. These are rules that reflect family values. They set expectations for behavior, and they encourage moral development for teens. Becky, help me think of some more of those more complex rules.
Sure, thanks, Jean. In our family, one example might be we don't cheat, carry through on your commitment. There are rules about guns, meaning family rules about guns. Learn to listen and treat others with respect, and we expect you to make good moral decisions.
Yeah, wonderful rules. It's the parent's job to make the rules and to be clear and consistent about enforcing them. It's the job of the children to learn to adapt and cooperate. We use the non-negotiable lane very differently at different ages. Look at the lanes for toddlers. For them, don't run in the street is a big rule, and the toddler brain is ready to learn that. But toddlers can't learn long lists of rules. The school-age child, however, the school-age child's world has many rules, and her brain is ready to learn them. Rules for games, rules for schools, rules for household tasks. However, we expect teenagers to already know how to do most household tasks and to be responsible for doing them. So teens need fewer non-negotiable rules. Sometimes in later life, the adult children set non-negotiable rules for their parents. Like, the car you're driving is not safe. We will do something about that. Beside complaining about lack of rules, adult participants in the overindulgence research studies resented not having to do chores. This surprised me. I had to do chores, I didn't like it. My kids had to do chores, they didn't like it. But not only they didn't know how to do many adult household tasks, but they missed having the work skills that chores teach. Marilyn Rossman's research tells us that adults who are most successful in their mid-20s started household tasks when they were, what? Guess. 3. Got any examples of that, Becky?
Yes, Jean. One example would be a 3-year-old who could carry silverware to the table.
Sure.
And also help make scrambled eggs by mixing. My 10-year-old niece, Sophie, does know how to use the washer and the dryer.
Yeah.
But Jean, why are doing household tasks so important?
Well, they are important because that's how we learn. The 5-step success sequence. There's an awful lot of S's. The 5-step success sequence. 1, knowing what the job is. 2, knowing or finding out how to do it. Number 3, doing it. Number 4, finishing it. And number 5, putting everything away. These are the skills that successful adults use every day. And it helps if those skills are automatic from learning to do household and self-care tasks starting from age 3. Actually, I think 2, but the research says 3, so okay. Of course, if one hasn't been teaching household tasks, today is the best day to start. But these wonderful, supportive, non-negotiable rules can go wrong. Enforcing non-negotiable rules can slide onto the shoulder if the enforcement is given as criticism. Becky, will you put up the criticism puzzle piece?
Oh, yes, Jean.
There's the shoulder. Right. Okay. Sometimes, when children don't follow non-negotiable rules, parents can get harsh. Becky, what are some of the sounds of harsh?
Yes, well, Jean, sometimes you might hear the following. Why did you do that, stupid? You always mess things up. You didn't do it right. Or, I thought I told you 3 times already.
Yeah. These words are worrisome because they don't help. Instead, they teach children how to fail. You are so stupid can become, in the child's mind, I'm stupid. That's a how to fail decision, and a very important one, and unfortunate one indeed. Remember the old saying, sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never hurt me? Wrong. Wrong. Words can hurt. Think about the new version. Sticks and stones can break my bones, and they will heal. Ugly words can lodge in my heart, and they can hurt forever. Becky, now about the ditches. Rigidity. Becky, will you put up the ditch?
Yes, Jean.
Yeah. Non-negotiable rules are supposed to provide safety and security, but rigidity misses the point because the rules are more important than the child. And the child can feel abandoned. Becky, tell us how rigidity sounds.
Yes, Jean, sometimes you might hear a comment where a parent might say, it's my way or the highway, or do it now. I don't care what else is going on.
Yeah. You know, I really like Becky. She can hardly do this rigidity stuff. Some of us, if we say it's my way or the highway, we can be a lot more vigorous about it. I used to think that rigid parents were mean, but I don't think that anymore. I think they're probably just scared. It's a dangerous world out there, and they may believe that their way is the only way to keep children safe. Sometimes the rigidity tow truck can bring friends to help the rigid parents loosen up. Sometimes a coach or a parenting class helps. Sometimes the help of a counselor is needed. Let's all stay in the middle of the highway and get help whenever we need it. Thanks, Becky.
Thanks, Jean.